again, I think the tool that you're utilizing helps support the provision of the service that you're providing. And it gets out of the way of the things that I'm not really good at, which are taking those notes and going, oh, well, I need to remember to summarize this. And well, but then the phone rings and I got interrupted, or I got a text message, or I got another email, or a client walked in and there's an issue that we need to address. And then I don't have that time right after the meeting to review, make sure that I've done my homework. I gave the client homework. And so it just helps kind of be your second brain in a sense. And I think that's the other aspect of these tools, is not to replace the people that are working with us in our teams or on our teams, but how do we provide additional support for them to be able to help us? And so a project that would take 3 or 4 hours for someone to do, the AI tools can now reduce that to a matter of minutes, where I may be able to throw a large contract or PDF file or group of files and get the AI to give me a high level summary with citations to where it found that, so I can go verify that that's actually there in the contract or whatever. But it's just such a helpful way of providing me with a quick review that I might have somebody else do. Now I've interrupted their workflow. It's going to take a day and a half to get it because it's a 3-hour project, and I've got it in a matter of minutes. And so I think those tools are really beneficial to lawyers starting out. And I think there's going to be a challenge, or maybe even a pendulum swing of, boy, we used to have to review everything in person. Now we don't review anything in person. The AI reviews it first. And I'm not sure where, the line is going to draw on that, in terms of operationally, remembering that ultimately the lawyer's responsible for reviewing and making sure that it goes out correctly and is compliant. But at the end of the day, the provision of that, now you see the writing on the wall of, boy, we're not even really going to get anything that's not touched by AI. Clients are coming with AI summaries. Maybe this is the first time they've met with a lawyer, so they ask ChatGPT, what question should I ask the lawyer about this kind of problem? They're generating contracts and bringing those contracts for you to review as the lawyer. And you go through and go, boy, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
And you go,
yeah.
I don't necessarily need to change a bunch of stuff here, but maybe here's some things that you didn't think about given the facts that you're telling me. And so working with the clients and their use of AI in an intelligent way, in a ethical way, in an appropriate way, that's going to be the challenge for the lawyer. But ultimately, it's going to come back to that provision of client service.